Hi everybody, I'm Lydia and I'm here today to review my Love with Food box from March with you guys. So Love with Food is a company that does subscription boxes with healthy snacks. They have some really fun selections from what I have seen in my first box. This is my second box. I get the tasting size, which has about 8 or 10 different little samples. They have a bigger size with about 15 as well, and I feel like that's just too much for me to try out each month. Even though I get a big Japan crate, I feel like this is actually packed with more things and is a great price. It is $10 a month, but you can get your first month for $6, I believe it is. I will have a link in the down below so you can check it out, see what you think, and maybe try it out for a month if it sounds like it's something you enjoy. Inside, they give you a pamphlet that tells you all about what is in it, and additionally, the great part about Love with Food is a box gives a meal to someone in need to help fight hunger here in America. I really like that. I think that is one of those reasons why I might stick with this box over something like Bestowed or Gray's that I have tried. And an additional bonus is, at least from Gray's, the items in this box are items that you might be able to find on your grocery shelf at your local health food store, Whole Foods, maybe even Kroger, or whatever your, big box food store is. Which is kind of great. I like being able to find things in stores. Gray's custom makes everything, so it's just not, in my opinion, as useful. Because sometimes if I really like something, I just want to go out and buy it, and I don't want to have to order it online in whatever small or huge size that they have with no in-betweens. And sometimes you can't even order it. So that kind of makes me sad if I really liked something in Gray's. Anyway, Love with Food is what I'm actually talking about. Love is Real is, I guess, the theme for this one. Let's get started. So the first thing on the list is fruit snacks by Horizon Organic. I have totally seen these on the shelf in Kroger. And these are bunch of berries flavored. That sounds really good. So let's pop it open and see what we think. I'm anticipating that these will be excellent, honestly. They are in cute little cow shapes. Little cow. Yeah, let's see. That is so good, you guys. Oh my gosh. Delicious. I'm gonna have to have my husband try these because these are better than a lot of the other fruit snacks that I've tried. The ingredients here say made with organic tapioca syrup. Ugh, tapioca syrup. Words are hard, guys. Organic cane sugar, organic tapioca syrup solids, organic white grape juice concentrate, pectin, citric acid, ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, organic black carrot juice concentrate for the color, and then natural flavors, organic sunflower oil, and canaba wax. So yeah, it is certified organic. And I certify this as delicious, guys. Really, really good. I want to eat all of these right now. Except I also want to save some for my husband because once he tries these, he is going to want to buy a whole box. And I'm good with that. He loves gummies. And these are, despite saying fruit snacks, they are definitely more the texture of gummies than fruit snacks. So if you are a gummy lover, this is a great organic option. And it doesn't say that it's gluten-free. Oh. maybe it's not, but at least from the ingredients label, it sounds like it's gluten-free. I could be wrong. Next up, rosemary and sea salt pork clouds by Bacon's Air. Okay. I'm not sure that I'm gonna like these. They are fried pork skins. Yeah. I don't know. They're cooked in olive oil though, so that makes it sound a little better. I've never been into like the pork rind type things. Oh my gosh, okay. Sorry, this is making me laugh. On the back here, it asks, pairing IPAs. These clouds are light and hereby complemented well by a bold, hoppy flavor. I gotta say, they're at least on trend. So yeah, let's try this. Whew. They're a little strong in the smell department. I don't know if I'm gonna like them. I really don't know if I'm gonna like them. I don't usually eat this kind of thing, guys. I'm gonna have to like break off a piece because I'm afraid I'm not gonna like them. Even though I might totally like them. I'm probably totally gonna like them. Okay, let's see, guys. If I make a face and duck out of the camera space, then you know why. I'm not into it. No. It tasted a little bit bland and almost, I want to say, burnt, kind of overcooked maybe. And then it had that, there's a scent that is borderline rancid. It is not a good scent coming from this bag. But it's not overwhelming, it's just kind of like a background. It might be me, because I am really, really sensitive to scents. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know, maybe if you like this kind of thing, you would enjoy it. I don't. I'm gonna find someone who does and give this to them, and hopefully they'll like it. It was not a hit for me. Alright. Let's try something better, hopefully. Lemon Wafer Bites by Dolcetto. That sounds much better. Maybe it'll even be a bit of a palate cleanser. So, lemon wafer bites. Oh, okay. Very cool. Yeah, they're basically little lemon twists, or like pastry, like the pastry sticks. Pirouettes, that's what I'm thinking of. Pirouettes, it's like that, but with lemon filling. And you get a little bag of them. This sounds much better, guys. I'm not even a huge lemon fan, but it sounds better than the pork rinds. Or pork skin. Maybe beer would make them better. Probably would. That may not be a good thing, though. These are really nice. They are kind of like a lemon meringue kind of flavor when they're combined with the pastry crust. I like them. They're nice. I don't think I would get a whole container because, like I said, I'm not crazy about lemon. But if somebody was like, here, you want some cookies? I'd be like, sure, I'll take some of these cookies because these are good. It's just, you know, not the kind of good that I'm like wanting to have in my closet and binging on, because it's just me and my husband, and he wouldn't eat them with me because he doesn't like lemon at all. Anyway, cool item. Thumbs up. The next thing on the list here is Stonefire Original Non-Crisps by Stonefire Flatbreads. Okay, that sounds good. They are the original flavor, so they probably don't have too much extra in them. At least not in terms of fancy extra stuff. Being wheat crackers, these are obviously not gluten-free. Crackers, flatbread, kind of similar, same. I don't know. All right. They smell good. Yeah, let's try it. These are really good. The ingredients label for it is interesting. I've not had naan, so I feel like that means I'm a little bit less biased against it, or coming in not knowing anyway. So in addition to the wheat, the other interesting kind of ingredients in here, it's dehydrated potatoes, buttermilk, vinegar and vinegar powder, as well as a little bit of sugar and sea salt. So fairly basic, but with a little bit of a tang to it between those interesting ingredients. Does smell good. I want to eat more right now, which is partially me being hungry, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I would say this is a keeper. It would go really well with hummus or other savory foods. So yeah, good item. So another exciting thing in here is Almond Roca Butter Crunch Toffee with Almonds by Brown and Haley. So, it sounds good. It says, this is not a candy for the faint of heart. This is pure almondy rich chocolate indulgence. You were warned. It is gluten-free. Oh, actually, I probably should point this out because I did not notice this before. At least not last month's. But for each item, it gives you a color-coded guide here. Blue is dairy-free, green is organic, yellow is gluten-free, there's a turquoise teal kind of color that is vegan, and purple for non-GMO. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice guide. So yeah. Almond Roca, guys. Let's check this out. Oh, double wrapped, extra fancy. Okay, maybe that's interesting. Kind of looks like a little log, and that's actually kind of what it looks like on the inside with all of the almond bits stuck into the chocolate there. So let's try a nibble of this and see what we think. The toffee does make it pretty chewy, but it's not as super crunchy as some toffees I've tried, which I like because if they're too crunchy, I'm not into it. So yeah, it's got almond inside there, as well as around the outside with the chocolate layer. And it is a surprisingly good combo. I never thought about almonds and toffee together. Maybe that's because I'm not a big fan of like peanut brittle type candies. It's just never been my thing, but combined with the chocolate is really nice. I think that it is not too terribly rich, which is nice. But it is a really nice little treat. It sticks to your teeth a tiny bit, but comes off within a really short amount of time, which is better than some toffees. So I will probably treat myself to the rest of that later today. It's a good little treat though. Alright. Next up we've got a strawberry fig bar by Nature's Bakery. I want to say that I had one of their fig bars in a bestowed box maybe, but I could be mixing it up with a different brand. But I have tried Nature's Bakery items before and I did like them. This does look like the other one that I remember. It is basically a larger sized Fig Newton. I think the bestowed box maybe had a double pack, so 2 cookies instead of 1. And I remember, if it's the same one, I liked it really well. So let's try this strawberry one. It's pretty good. It might not be the same one. This is a little more like your typical Fig Newton, but I bit in, and as you can see, the filling is not centered exactly right, so I had a lot more of the cookie-ish part than I did the filling, and then on this side you've got more of the filling than you do the cookie part towards the edge. It's not a bad thing, it's just maybe a little off from probably their norm, and I managed to get it on camera. The flavor is nice. I don't think it's incredible. Maybe the other one I tried was better. I don't know. But this one's nice. It's not bad. I will definitely eat the rest of it, but I don't think I'd buy more. But I'd still say that it deserves a thumb up. Maybe not both, but you know, one thumb up. So, yeah, cool little item. This is this is gonna be a challenge for me, guys. Olympus pitted green olives. Please consume with care. Some pit fragments may be present. And it's got herbs. With herbs. They're naturally cured and seasoned olives from Greece. And I have never been a big fan of olives, so I'm a little bit nervous. Let's make a backup plan in case I don't like the olives. Here's a box. Worst case scenario. Hopefully that won't be what happens. Hopefully I will amazingly learn to magically like olives on film. I don't know, guys. I've not tried to eat an olive in a while. Maybe I'll be impressed. I don't know. I'm a little intimidated. They smell pretty strongly, but I'm also not used to the smell, so I will say that. I'm just going to take a little nibble, not the whole thing. They aren't that strong. They are olivey smelling. I mean, yeah. No, I do not like olives, guys. I'm sorry. I tried. If you like olives, they're probably great. But, no, I can't do it. Thankfully, I have one more item that will hopefully probably be a lot better. I'll be honest, it'll probably be better. My husband doesn't eat olives either, so these guys, I'm sorry to say, they are headed to the trash can. And it's not that there's anything wrong, it's just no one's gonna eat it. No one in this house right now anyway. Our sometimes roommate, DJ, is out of town at the moment. He is a professional poet, and he is coaching a team at the Cupsy tournament in Texas right now. So he kind of has much broader tastes than Brian and I. So a lot of the time, if I don't like something or Brian doesn't like something, we'll run it by him, and generally speaking, if it's actually something good that most people like, or a reasonable amount of people like, he'll probably enjoy it, even if we don't. Oh, but man, I don't understand olives, you guys. It's just, no thank you. Okay, this is gonna be good. This is Salt Road brand peppermint saltwater taffy. Thank you, Jesus. I needed some kind of thing like this. Give me a little palate cleanser. Real this time. And there are 2 of these taffies in the box. I'm only going to nibble a little bit because I don't want to be sitting here chewing forever for you guys. Lipstick sample, guys. It's really more the kind of taffy that you suck on. So it's pretty much just stuck to my teeth right now. I'm not really chewing it. I didn't really get off a big bit either. But the flavor is good. It is a relief after the olives. And I feel like this would be a pretty good choice. If you are into more chewy taffies, thumbs up. I tend to like more soft ones, but I think this is probably more like the traditional style taffy too. Yeah. It softens up nicely in your mouth. In the bottom of the box here, there are several other little papers. There is a little card from Pork Clouds and Pork Dust, just kind of to give you a coupon code. Enter Crispy at checkout, free shipping with $10 with a 10% discount. That's cool. That was sadly one of the items I wasn't as into. There is a swap.com online consignment card, and a $10 credit. I am not going to share that credit with you guys because I might use it, and it is definitely a unique code because it's gobbledygook. Supposedly, Swap Online is the largest online destination for buying and selling premium pre-owned baby, kids, maternity, and women's items. I've never been there. I kind of thought Poshmark was where it's at. I've also tried ThredUp, and I have a couple others that I want to try, so this may go on my list because you guys know that I enjoy trying places to shop for clothes. So that's cool. And a $10 swap credit code is nice. And it doesn't expire until June, so that's really nice. So this is a special for Love with Food customers, Amora Artisan Tea. You've got a VIP code LOVE to try a free bag. If this is the coffee company that I'm thinking it is, where you can try a free bag, I feel like they have had some bad reviews, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Maybe it's totally not. Yeah, but it is USDA organic tea, and the ones they have advertised here are Green Cloud Mist, Ginger Lemongrass, and then on the backside, coffee, which I think is probably how I heard of them, and I think it probably is the scammy thing. Oh well. What can you do? Not too much when it's just an offer. Not sign up, I guess. So that's my Love with Food box. I would say last month was more successful, but at the same time, They didn't send anything weird particularly. It's just stuff that I didn't like. A lot of people like pork rinds, and a lot of people like olives. Unfortunately, I am neither of those types of people. Tell me what you thought in the down below. And yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Thanks for joining me.